Oi everybody, how you doing? It's me, your boy Green Hair here. So, the Minecraft subreddit, other than the Reddit part, it's pretty cool. I see really cool tips and tricks shown off on the subreddit all the time, but I'm always wondering, well, is that legit? Is it real? Does it actually work? Then my brain swelled. Why don't I just test it out? Yup, big move. Today, that's exactly what we're doing. We're gonna check out some of the biggest things from the Minecraft subreddit in vanilla Minecraft, see if they work. If you like this idea, this style of video, subreddit review, smash like, subscribe for more just like this. New subscribers, waddlers, remember, notification bell, it's always on over here. We'll use this one as an example. Here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna check out a post on Reddit, like this one right here from u/Reagan's Rogue Banana. Then we slide over into this world right here, a normal survival world, and test it out. So the first one is a really cool, gigantic rail line design. I think this would probably be like amazing if you were into building like those large scale cities. To do this, we're gonna need some oak slabs, or really any other type of slab. I feel like spruce slabs maybe might look a little bit better actually. Yeah. Spruce for sure, that's the way. On the ground, even more planks, and then a bunch of anvils. So this design, it's only achievable if you have an iron farm, for sure. This is like really expensive, but basically like that, and then we repeat it over and over again, and yes, indeed, this would be like an amazing rail line in a world that is like gigantic. Definitely not on this scale. So basically that's how it's gonna be done. Next post. Alright, this one, it involves our boy Vines, and it seriously blew my mind. This was crazy. When I saw this one, I don't know how I've never thought of this before. So, let's go ahead and actually grow a gigantic oak tree. Something like that. That's pretty cool. This will work on all of the trees, though. Then, let's go up and find, like, a block that we could remove. Maybe that one for now. Vine right there. Vine right there. Vine right there. And then a vine right there. And then maybe we do it again. I don't know. Like maybe right there. We could remove that one too. We're going to do the same thing. Vine on every single side of these blocks. Then we need to increase the random tick speed so the vines grow. So check this out. Really fast. And then look at the vines. They grow. And we actually have thick vines. I mean, this one's spread over here. But check that out. Thick vines. Wow. Thick vines for the win. This is amazing looking. Instead of the normal, like weak, thin vine that grows down like that, you actually have like a block of vines. That is so cool looking. That is such a brilliant life hack. And again, to make this thing even better, if we had a birch tree that has at least a little bit of height, we could actually do this on the birch tree too. The jungle tree, the acacia tree, literally any tree that you wanted to, you have a solid block of vines. That is so cool. Our sweet boy vines, they have never looked this good. That is amazing. Big creds to Anashamed for that idea. That's seriously beautiful. So, in all honesty, I'm not too sure of the survival implications of this next one, but for this next one, we're going to need a Riptide Trident. Then, we're going to need to change the weather. The weather needs to be raining for this to work. Change the weather to raining, then the slime block pad on the ground right here. If you use slime blocks and tridents, you might have an idea as to where this one is going already. So, is this going to work? I think what we want to do is, that's going to work. That's a problem. Okay, we're going to need to make that a little bit safer. Don't do it like that. This is absurd. Again, I have no clue what the survival implications of this thing would be. Maybe like just a launching pad or something, but let's make this like a little bit bigger. So maybe something like this. Hopefully this should be good. And then we have our trident, and then we have survival mode, and then okay, we do that, and this time I'm not gonna move. And I think what we do is, we kept doing this over and over again. Hacker 1MC, this is seriously genius, but we need to get the timing right. So maybe like right there, I think we could, you see that, we're definitely way higher. We timed this right, like right there, and then I think we could use this to go higher and higher and higher. And oh wait, hold on, what if we combine this with the elytra? That would be really sweet. Okay, so check this out. This is the survival implication of this. This has been clear all along. So we get ourselves a little bit of height. Maybe like this much height should be good. Then it's flying time. We can just launch with the elytra and glide to wherever we need to go without any rockets. I mean, it would be like a single-use thing. But imagine setting this up at like one base, and then you have like a checkpoint base over there in the village or something. Yep, and then it's raining. That's the one downside of this. You would always need rain with this setup right here. But I'm pretty sure there would be a way to achieve this without the rain, actually. Let's give this a shot. I'm thinking a fence gate right there, a temporary one there, and then even more fence gates all around this thing. We're using fence gates because they're invisible. Well, then we can go ahead and get rid of that one, put water right there, and then open all of these up. And then we won't actually collide with these fence gates, and it should, I think, work in clear weather. If we stand right here with the trident, and we use it, the problem... Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. We would have to have more water up there. It would kind of work, though. We could launch and then start gliding like that, but definitely, we definitely wouldn't make it as far. If you're into decorations, this next one is a really good one. It's definitely less of a life hack. Kind of. It's a decorating life hack. Here are some small plants thanks to Earthquake. So check this thing out. First, we have this, and hold on. There we go. Probably a whole lot easier to look at without the moving leaves. First, we have a small plant using a pot, a dead bush, and some leaves. Then we have a taller tree right there, pretty thin. This next one is one that I actually have never seen before. It's bamboo with melons and then vines all around it. To stop the vines from growing, I place string on the ground right there. That works pretty well. Then we have this plant right here. Now this plant doesn't look very good when you crouch and look at it up close, but when you're standing, it looks fine. It's a blue nethery plant. And then finally, this strange mushroom. Now I wanted to add to this one a little bit, so I came up with some other designs. This one is very similar to the first design. It's basically like a tree that's growing, but it's messy. It hasn't been kept up. The fern makes it look like this tree has leaves sticking off of it that should probably be trimmed. This one is one of my favorite ones that I like to use in modern cities, which I actually haven't built in a while, but small tree with spruce leaves. It's like a little bit bigger than this one over here, so it's good for like outdoors. Yeah, I really like that one. And then finally, if you have a modern house, you need these trees right here. They're trimmed decorative plant trees, bamboo, leaves, really any of them, but these ones have dark oak. Birch would look really, really good here too. If this works in survival, it's over for music discs. It's absolutely over. Huge shout out if it works to Hauziki. This is so cool. So, first things first, we need a skeleton. The skeleton will live inside of this chamber right there. Then we're gonna need to set up a lava fall. This lava fall needs to fall down in front of the skeleton. So I think this spot right here should probably be good. We'll put lava right in there. Then we're gonna need to set up a wall over here and line this wall with explosives. I think probably this distance right here should be good, I think. Okay, so there's the wall set up over here with the skeleton. I'm not sure if the wall is too far away, but explosives lined up right in there. Probably 3, maybe 5, that should be good. And then finally, we need to set up a pit over here. Maybe like 3 or so blocks deep, maybe a little bit more. So here's the setup. We have a trench down here. It's 3 blocks wide, it's 5 blocks deep. It's this long right here, 7 blocks, and then we have TNT lined up right there. Over here, we have a chamber for a skeleton, but first it's gonna need to be nighttime. So time set midnight. You would maybe want to do this inside of somewhere, like in your base. Skeleton right there. Then we funnel a bunch of creepers into this area right here. The creepers are all sitting right down there. They're just hanging out. It's like a whole party. Then we flip into survival mode and we stand right here. The skeleton is going to shoot at us and shoot through the lava actually. The goal is to try and get one of those arrows to hit the explosives. And looking at it now, I may have actually placed the explosives a little bit too high up, maybe. We need to be really careful and not fall into that hole. But yeah, the explosives, let's actually go ahead and try and move them down a little bit. Let's start with maybe 1 right there. That should be achievable. This should go away though, for sure. So everybody knows that when a skeleton shoots a creeper, then you get a music disc. But supposedly, if a skeleton shoots the TNT block, and oh, it works. No way! If the skeleton shoots the TNT block, lights it on fire, and the TNT takes out the creepers, you still get music discs? This is insane. This is absurd. Look at this. We have so many music discs. It actually works. Okay, wow. That is like amazing. And it's so simple to set up too. A skeleton, some lava, in a pit with creepers down there, in the water to stop the explosion from going everywhere. Oh, wow. Okay, can I do it again? Okay, so maybe you build a creeper farm in your world. Then you set the creeper farm up to actually just funnel creepers into like an area, like somewhere like this. Then a piece of explosives right there. I can't believe this. I seriously can't believe that this actually works. I didn't think this would work. The skeleton shoots the explosives that is sitting back there. You're gonna have to be careful. You definitely want to have armor on for this one. The skeleton shoots the explosive. So close. So close. You can do it. No. Okay, so I'm finding that it's a little tricky to replicate, but it is achievable for sure. More TNT is definitely the secret. That blows up. We still have a creeper down there, but look at that. Even more music discs. This is absurd. This better not get patched. This is basically amazing. You would absolutely, though, want to get your music discs before you light more TNT. You don't want the items to go away. Will the TNT get rid of those old discs? Yeah, I think it did. And also, I found out that if you're close enough, you could stand back here behind the farm, actually. And that might be a little bit easier. But essentially, an infinite amount of music discs, more than you would ever need, is this easy. I mean, yes, you need to funnel the creepers in here, but it's this easy. This is mind-blowing. Our boy, Minty Boy 88, coming at us with this next one. So to check this next one out, we're going to need a brand new world, and we're going to need at least a little bit of water in this world. It looks like that's probably our best bet over there. Okay, so water, check, right over here. Now, lily pads. We'll put some lily pads up on the surface in here, just kind of randomly placed all over the place, and then axolotl time. More axolotls. Okay, so this one, oh, right there. There it is. You see those axolotls? Those are axolotls on the lily pads dancing. Yep, this is some pretty revolutionary stuff. Right there. You're experiencing history right now. You see that? That's the dancing axolotl. There's another one. This is amazing. Then maybe down here, this works underwater, right? Yep, that works underwater for sure. Yep, this is what the 1.17 update is actually for. I'm pretty sure this right here, it's the beat drop, and also, at the same time, peak Minecraft YouTube. I've started to think this thing should be called just trying things from the Minecraft subreddit. Usain Sirhad. Today, we finished things off kind of where we started, with rails. This is a trick that I absolutely love. So this isn't the trick right here, but furnace frame, and then we have food right there, and then we put a rail on there, and then we have food being cooked on top right there. Pretty cool. But this concept could be expanded for other designs, and this is where the subreddit comes in. To recreate this one, first an item frame on the ground, and then something in the item frame. Maybe we do that a couple more times, so maybe more redstone dust in the item frames. Then we place rails down, and then check it out. You have a cool design on your railway. Now, here's the big question. Can carts work on this still? I've never tested this before. It seems like yes. Carts could work on this hill. So imagine this. You set up a rail line, and then maybe not on every single spot. That could get expensive, but every once in a while, you have redstone dust sort of pointing the direction of the rail line. So like this means the minecart would run this way on that rail line, and then maybe over here, we do like the opposite thing. So we'd have frames over here, and then redstone dust pointing the other way. But it doesn't stop there. Maybe you could do something else inside of this, like cobwebs. Cobwebs could be cool. That could make it look like something's on your rail line, or you could get dangerous. Maybe not bedrock in survival, but you could put like a rock in the middle of your rail line right there, and then the minecart is still gonna move right through it. Perfect. But definitely looks like a hazard. And then this is going to work for other rail line types as well. So like detector rails too, of course, activator rails. It's basically taking that furnace concept and putting it on the ground. One idea that I had though that probably would look pretty cool. It would definitely be expensive though. Pig step. What do we put pig step on the ground? And then right there, it's laying on the rail track. That looks cool. It almost looks like some sort of button on the rail track. It's definitely not a button. That's definitely cool looking, but why? Well, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Okay, finally, I wanted to show you a masterpiece. Hold on, this masterpiece right here. You're gonna be thankful, glad that I showed you this, to say the least. Check this out right here. You see that? Yep. Just relaxing at the Nether with the Striders. That's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. That's a whole mood right here. That's beautiful. Subreddit Showcase 1 done. What do you think? The Minecraft subreddit, it's a really cool place. There are a lot of interesting ideas showcased on it all the time. Should I make more of this type of video? If the answer is yes, let me know by leaving a like. Huge thank you to my patrons, Reetman and Cy Fireman. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you next time. It's been me, Waddles. Goodbye.